along with the little city of St. Anne just being a really pretty spot, all kinds of neat little restaurants and shops. There's beaches just in both directions, just on the side of town, and we're walking there now. And the beach we're going to is right there.
After 6 months away from the boat, then a few weeks in the boatyard in Grenada preparing holiday for sailing, followed by 4 days of marathon passages from Grenada to Martinique, we were excited to finally get back to doing the things we love about cruising, like exploring new countries and going to beaches.
Beautiful. I keep on saying beautiful. And there's beautiful Lindy.
The island of Martinique was shaping up to be a really awesome place. Beautiful beaches, hanging out with old friends, and the town of St. Anne has everything a cruiser could want. Not to mention a huge, comfortable anchorage with hundreds of cruising boats. But we also spent time in St. Anne finishing up our somewhat rushed boat prep in Grenada, as well as fixing things that broke on our opening passages.
So if you remember a couple of years ago back in Puerto Rico, you saw me sitting right here with one of these in my hand and opening a big hole in the bottom of the boat where water shoots in. Well, that one didn't last very long, and here I am again with the transducer. So when water is going to rush in, and then I will replace it with this one as quickly as possible, and hopefully don't sink the boat in the process. Here we go. Well, you can't do it much quicker than that. That's how much water comes in. It was a lot. It was a pain running that wire all the way down through the bilge and up to where it needed to get to, and also dismantling all the zip ties that I had holding the other wire in place, but I finally got it all the way through. And now we have depth again. Excellent. Depth and water temperature. Water temperature not so important, depth very important. So yeah, project a success. Another thing I've been working on is getting the dinghy ready to be able to hoist up in the air. I've almost got it done. I got some soft shackles on the side. I've been working on a rope harness for that using our old mooring lines. When we got the washdown pump, one of the things I really wanted to do with the new portaboat and the new motor is to lift it more often, spray it off, and get the salt off of everything. It just makes stuff last longer. And when you lift your dinghy too, it's better for anti-theft. So, all right, let's see what I got going so far. I got the nose up a little. Now let's bring the stern up. Bending them in pretty good. Well, it gets it up out of the water. Just got to make sure I don't feel like I'm putting too much stress on something. So keep playing with it, but so far so good. Lots of tasks getting done today.
But here in the French island of Martinique, every day of tasks ends with something like this. Grocery stores and restaurants here are filled with fancy European treats and goodies, perfect for one of mine and Lindy's favorite pastimes, hanging out in the cockpit for sunset. It was unbelievably nice to be back out cruising again. As the days drifted by in St. Anne, we spent a lot of time exploring the town and hiking to the many beaches nearby.
There's a little snack bar right over here. I think me and Lindy are going to go get some fritters from it, and we're going to go to a different beach today than the one that we went to that was on this side of town. We're going to go to the beaches that are on down the other way. How'd we do, Lindy?
Very good.
What'd we get?
We got sea urchin and fish.
They look sort of like hush puppies or conch fritters, so it's like minced up and fried. But yeah, see how that is. And there's a trail to just like miles of beaches. It's awesome. You can see we're walking along the giant St. Anne anchorage. This is a long trail. Here's where the anchorage is. We're like right here. You can actually hike like, I don't know, I think it's 40 kilometers or something all the way up there. We're probably gonna stop at one of these beaches along here. Anne's Martinique. Let's check it out. See if it could be the one. Nice little shaded wooded area. There's a nice beach on the outside of it. Lots of good hammock trees. We're just gonna keep walking until we find a place with minimal people. We found the spot. We've got some hammock trees here. Little area of beach that nobody's at. I think this is it. Let's set up. In our lifelong search for perfect hammock spots, this one ranks up there pretty good. We found a little corner of the woods here, all to ourselves. Right here next to the water. These trees here are kind of nice. Just on the other side of those trees, there's like, I don't know, probably 50 people or so stretched along the beach. But
Need some fried goodness.
oh, let's check them out. What do you think that is? Is that sea urchin or
This
fish?
is the sea urchin because there's only 5 of them in here.
Mmm.
Tastes like a fritter.
Sea urchin, yummy. Ooh, a little spice, I taste.
Huh?
Mm. Je t'aime Martinique.
Oui.
You M in Martinique?
Mm-hmm.
It was an awesome day of hammocking on Anse Martinique. And to think, there were miles and miles of beaches further down the trail to explore in the coming weeks was amazing. Meanwhile, back on holiday, we were still tidying up the regular issues that come about as you live and cruise on a sailboat.
Lindy was down below, heard tink, tink, tink on the deck, and when Lindy came out there, she found this bolt laying out on the deck, and we looked around on the mast and we couldn't find where it may have came from. So I'm gonna go up the mast and see if it was maybe holding something important on and put it back in. I needed to go up there anyways to check on the new jib halyard to make sure there's no you know, places where it's getting rubbed or abrasion or anything like that. So yeah, let's go up the mast, search for where this may have come from, and check the new rigging. Starting to go up. You ready, Lindy?
Yeah.
Pretty day. Alright, I'm up here now, and I found the missing bolt. Came from right here. This is our Wi-Fi extender. It was hanging upside down, so I put it back in. And then up here I can see that we probably do have some chafe on the jib halyard. So we're gonna need to work on that a little bit. Yeah, it's kind of a wild ride up here. see. I'm moving around quite a bit in the wind. There's Holiday. It's a good shot of the anchorage from up high. City of St. Anne. Lots of boats. Nice. Alright, let me keep working on this and see if I can get it all fixed. Some rigging tape up in there. We might need to replace that piece, but yeah, definitely a little chafe. I got some rigging tape on there. Hopefully does the trick. The wind's up, so I'm ready to come down. So Lindy's gonna bring me down. You ready, Lindy? Wow, that was wild up there. You did good, Lindy.
I'm always glad when you're back on deck.
Me too, in this case. But I think we did a good job. I think we got it all done.
Awesome. Yeah.
Okay, it's another beach hiking day, and we've just walked past the beach that we were at last time. We're following the trail further. Maybe get all the way to Celine's, which is the really nice beach. Yeah, it's just an awesome trail with Mike and Jen on Sanitas. Woohoo. Check it out. More of the coastline of Martinique. Getting closer. Quite a long walk, but it's a really nice trail. Yeah, back around that corner is St. Anne. That's where we came from. And I guess the beach is going to be just over there. Let's go find it. All right, hammocks have been set. What you got there, Lindy? Pizza. Pizza. It looks good. What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
Good hammock spot?
Seems like it so far.
I would agree.
If anybody needs to be rocked, you just reach over.
That's funny.
Perfect.
Did not stretch after we ran yesterday, and my legs are like.
Where are we? This isn't the nude beach, is it?
I think it is.
Okay, well, I'm gonna put the camera away. I don't want them to think I'm like a super creeper.